Secret negotiations by President Trump's billionaire friend and special envoy Steve Witkoff. Witkoff arriving in Moscow on his private jet to whisk Marc Fogel home to a reception by the president himself. This morning, American teacher Marc Fogel back on U.S. soil, kissing the ground, thankful to be home. With an American flag draped around his neck, the 63-year-old from Pennsylvania met by President Trump overnight at the White House.
We got him home, and he's healthy. It looks good, actually. To me, you look damn good, I'll tell you that.
I think when expectations are low.
The emotional homecoming years in the making.
I feel like the luckiest man on earth right now. And I said, never has one owed so much to so many.
Lost for words as he expressed his gratitude, thanking the president and members of his administration who helped bring him home.
I'm a middle-class school teacher who's now in a dream world.
Fogel recounting the deplorable conditions he suffered during his 3.5 years in Russian prisons.
There were times when it was extremely trying. There were times when I could manage it.
His 95-year-old mother, his most fervent advocate, reaching out to Trump during the campaign with a plea to bring her son home.
I had to get him back home because I would have had big trouble with his mother.
Fogel calling his mother Tuesday to tell her he had finally been released.
It just was such a shocker, and such a beautiful shocker. We just need to get him home and hug him and hold him.
The White House says Fogel was freed as part of what they call a very fair exchange with Russia, but would not give any details. Fogel was arrested in 2021. According to Russian authorities, this surveillance video shows Fogel at a Russian airport trying to enter the country for a teaching assignment, where his family says he was carrying a small amount of medically prescribed marijuana in his luggage, but Russia charging him as a large-scale drug smuggler, sentencing him to 14 years in a penal colony. The State Department declaring Fogel wrongfully detained last October. Tuesday, officials sharing this photo of Fogel's flight to freedom, the first image of him finally free. And this morning, the Russians revealing what the White House did not. They say a Russian now in a U.S. prison will be returned to Moscow in the coming days as part of the exchange for the release.